So they say, Lewis, this is Lewis talking. Let's read it. He said, I reported for the 2-a-day practices a couple of days late in August because I had been helping my father in his tree trimming business. You know, let's break this down. The tree trimming business. Remember I broke down why in the 70s they brought the movie Texas Chainsaw out? You know what I'm saying? Hit the whole theme of the lumberjack. Hit the whole thing how the Messiah is the great carpenter. You know what I mean? And when you understand that, hint, the Lord called thy name a green olive tree. This is talking about Israel, fair and of goodly fruit. You see that? So hint the whole thing. The Most High said he called Israel thy name a green olive tree. Hint the Messiah deals with the wood, building the kingdom. Hint that whole thing, the carpenter, the lumberjack. Hint he said I had been helping my dad with his tree trimming business. That's why they brought out the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Hint the chainsaw in Texas. You know what I mean? It's all high level blasphemy. Notice that came out in the 70s. No way around it. Let's read this. Let's read this. Let's read this. Hint your boy. I want to talk deep on this. You know, I want to talk deep about the Messiah, man. Let's delve into this because I'm gonna go right here. Remember, he's having helping my father in his tree trimming business. I get a little clear for y'all. It says in his game last in Abuna, they played a high school. They won 52-14. They said he had a solo tackle, 7 first hits, and 6 assists. Hint the 7-6, and he received the team's big hit award for stopping the Cougars on a 4th down attempt. Hint he was a big hitter, a linebacker. When you understand the role of a linebacker, I broke down the NFL plenty of times. Like I said, I'll be playing Madden and all of that. But when you understand how deep this stuff goes, and I show the research within all of this, but when you understand the deep breakdowns in the whole thing of the linebacker, what is the linebacker's job? The linebacker is to stop the run, and the linebacker is also job to like have pass coverage. Drop down in cover 2, cover 3, and help on the pass coverage. It's a great defender. Hint the Messiah, as it's written, he is our protector, our defender, our shield. You know what I mean? Hint that whole theme of that, and it's all symbolic because hint the whole thing how you will rise out of the spiritual Egypt. When you understand the sports, remember I showed this millions of times. I'm gonna put them. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna make sense this time with that. I'm gonna put them at the comment section as well. I'm gonna put them all. My NBA, edition, my NFL edition. Do UFC edition. I'm gonna put that all in there, and I want y'all to like people who haven't watched them. You gotta watch them. Even people who I tell you like who don't understand. A lot of people don't watch sports. It's all high level blasphemy as it's written in First Maccabees. Chapter 15, how it's made to what make us turn against the circumcision of the Most High and do unholiness against Him. So hint the whole thing when you understand how deep it is with the sports, they're high level blasphemy. Notice you have the team names, notice the numbers, notice certain scenarios. It's all blasphemy in the kingdom of heaven. So hint the whole thing how the Messiah, it was already showing how he'll bring down the Babylonian lion. As it's written in Revelation 13, the Antichrist is as what? The mixed leopard, aka the Black Panther. Remember, Killmonger brings down the Black Panther, T'Challa. So hint the whole theme of the Cougars. That's the team that they beat. Let's keep it rolling. It's right in our face, man, that we uncovering this.